Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. We're now going to be heading to Matchday 17. Going straight into it right away. I need to waste anyone's time. Oh, we got a suspension finally. Butch. Egelund comes in for Butch. And for him, we're going to have a team. Alright. That should be good. Let's see if that's going to affect Fredericia in any way, because they're still in relegation battle too. So, see if they can do anything, and they don't. They still lose. And not only that, injury to Reaper, I guess. Marchi got a red card. Varaldo's a new goal scorer, I think. Not Naya. Naya scored before. Naya Opondo. So let's look for Naya first, who should be around this area. Naya. There's Naya. Naya. Opondo. Opondo for blah 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 blah. Who's fucking Opondo for? Fredericia. Yep. Gets his first goal. It's just not enough though, as they get another goal from Varaldo. Yeah. Look at my memory. Varaldo for Central Cordoba. Alright. Good victory for the Argentinian side. They're getting awfully close to relegation again, so that helps them out. QPR versus Gimnasia. Very interesting game. Should be close too. 2-2. Last minute goals again. I'd be so pissed. There's a lot of last minute goals in this group. Poku, Miramon, Alsmendi. Okay, Alsmendi Kone, first of all. So let's look for Alsmendi Kone.
Everything changes.
Alsmendi gets a 7th. Pushing you guys down a little bit. Alsmendi. Kone. If I can find you. He just scored not long ago. He's not that high. There he is. 6 goals. Live. Kone. And then Miramon and Poku. I think Miramon already scored, but let me make sure. Yep. Okay. Where is he at though? There he is. Miramon. And Poku gets his 4th. Is he the center? Is he a center back? I'm not sure. I think he is. Or am I thinking of the one from the Turkish side? Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong one. Maybe he's just a winger or something, because he scored a lot of goals. But to be fair, that Kobayashi guy has also scored a lot of goals. Lane Orient versus Colorado Rapids. Will this be the game again where Colorado decided to wake up a little bit? Nope. Almost, but no. Mitchell and Connolly. So Connolly first. There he is, actually. Kind of interesting. So Connolly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Connolly. Then Mitchell. Where the fuck he might be. There he is. Gets a 7th. Going up here, past these guys. Mitchell and Aronson. There he is. Gets his 2nd goal. There we go. This one really reminds me of Kolioko. Kolioko! Northampton versus Giuseppe. You would think this is a Giuseppe win. Never mind. Hoskins, McGeehan, and List. A big fucking loss for Giuseppe, by the way. Like, this is like embarrassing levels type shit. Where are you, List? Definitely not down here. Just saw you. There you go. 6 goals. He has 6. And McGeehan needed a victory, but this is like a big victory. Like, to the point where Giuseppe looks stupid. So List, McGeehan get their 8th goal. He's on form for them. McGeehan's been really good for Northampton, despite their results. And there's another guy. Hoskins, the center back. There he is, getting his 4th goal. Well, good victory for Northampton. Congratulations, but fucking Giuseppe, bad guys, really bad. Reading versus Kasim Pasha. Like a bad itch in the back of my head. I don't know why. Everything good here still. Doyle's still injured. Yep, not ideal. Not ideal for them, but they gotta deal with it. Reading versus Kasim Pasha. Ooh, King gets a goal again though. And wing too. So wing, Diabate, Tosun, damaged by Tosun. Okay. So only Tosun with the brace. Wing and Diabate. Wing, Diabate. Where are you, wing? You're at the high. There. There's wing. Boom. 5th goal for him. There you go. Wing. Diabate. Where is he? Definitely at the high. Where are they? Like, I'm missing all these people. It's like they escape me. There he is. His goal gives him now 6. There we go for him. Diabate and then Tosun, Demirbay. Tosun, Demirbay. Tosun on the brace gives him 10 goals now. Demirbay's on his 1st goal, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Taking a 2nd. Glad to see him score more than 1 goal in this competition so far. I like Demirbay. Demirbay and then Keane, who's at number 1 goal scorer, getting now 14 goals. Isn't it crazy that he's number 1 goal scorer though? Isn't it just like a little like, wow? Alright, Stockport versus Genshin Ligi. 2 sides are kind of close to each other at the moment. They're going to have to get a victory sooner or later, and it's a tie. Of course, it's a result that doesn't help either of them. Koita, Diamond, Barry, Etebo. Etebo's new. Oh, Koita scored, so I think he's the only one who has like a high goal scoring margin, so I'm just going to move him already. Koita. Then Etebo. There's no way. Like, there's literally no way. Control, and then I fucking, whatever. Honestly, whatever. 1 goal. It was Koita, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm not done. And then Diamond's a new guy. Barry's not. But let's just put Diamond right here since we're already down here. Diamond. Stockport. There we go. I'll go for him. And Barry. Where the fuck is Barry at? There he is. I'm gonna head of Banideli. It's a tie, it doesn't help them, but it's also not really bad for them either. Not yet, at least. Oh, my baby's sleeping right next to on my bed. She's tired. Alright, Tranmere versus Sevilla. Oh, we have a problem? Oh, that's right. Mendy got fucking... I thought it was going to be Agume, but it's going to be Gudel. Interesting. And their next best midfielder seems to be Jordan. So, Jordan. Alright. So Gudel's now in the starting lineup. Let's see. Tranmere Rovers versus Sevilla. Can they get a victory against the Sevilla side? No. No. Carmona gets a goal. Alexis Sanchez gets a goal. Alexis with the brace. James gets injured. That's not good. Sanchez with the brace gives him 12 goals, putting him ahead of El Comandante Morales. There we go. So Alexis Sanchez goes there. And the other goal was for Carmona. Don't think he scored a goal yet. Nope. He gets his first goal to help his side get a 3-0 victory against Tranmere Rovers. Whereas Brestois had like the most amount of goals, like Tranmere had like the worst, like against. Huge game right here. Brestois versus Levante. I wouldn't be surprised if either of them won, to be honest. Let's see who wins. Holy shit! Brest got their first loss. I don't know if that's their first loss. That's a bad result. Romero, Victor Garcia, Morales. Morales and Del Castillo first, like top of the table. Morales gets on 12 goals now. And then fucking Del Castillo on his double digits. Jumping ahead of Vidra. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Victor Garcia and Romero. Wow. Garcia gets another goal for himself. Switching him further along. And Romero, who is somewhere nearby. Okay, it's not that low. Looking for our Romero. There he is. He's also on 7. Jesus Christ. What a big result for fucking huge result for Levante. I think they're the first team to beat Brest. I really do think that's the case right now, if my memory hits me correctly. But we'll see in a second. As Clermont face against Al Najma. Honestly, Al Najma won this one. Nope, it's a tie. Who scored first? It was them, Guindo and then Guga. There he is, Guindo. Pushing this guy down even further. Guindo gets in, and then Guga gets a goal again, putting him at 6 goals. There we go. Nice. It's a tie. These guys are not fighting for top 8 right now, so it helps out. Spezia versus Vittoria Pilseni. Both sides needing a victory. Can they get it? Can Spezia get this one? It's a tie. Vlahovic, Slonček. Vlahovic is a brace. Okay, Adu first. Adu first gets his 8th goal. Jumping all the way up here, ahead of these guys. Adu. And then Victor Pilseni is no, Victor Pilseni. Vlahovic. He gets a brace, putting him at 9. All the way up here. Crazy. Alright, so he's all the way up here. And Slonček, he's on 1 goal. I remember him. There he is. Gets his 2nd goal. Pushing all these other guys down. I'm surprised that Bimbe hasn't scored more often. He used to be really good at Frankfurt. And PSG. But good result for honestly for both sides really. Well, it's bad. It's more bad for Spezia, to be honest. But let's see real quick. Let's see how the table looks. No, so they had lost before. Okay, I was tripping. But Brestois, Levante, Sevilla, and Leyland Orient all in the top 4. Leyland Orient, top 4 by the way. Kasim Pasha, Gistepe, Spezia, and QPR in the top 8. Central Cordoba, Victoria Pilseni, Gimnasia, Stockport, Reading, Clermont, Gensel Birligen, and Najma in the mid-table. Federicia, Northampton, Colorado Rapids, and Tranmere Rovers are still in relegation battle. Colorado Rapids are now in a bigger fight now, and they still need to try and do their best to get a few victories. They have to look at it positively, because right now it's looking hard because this whole group doesn't really have like an easy game, except Tranmere. Tranmere's like the one game you can look at and be like, we're gonna get that victory. But I'll see you guys in match day 18 momentarily.